Speak a little closer to the mic.
I didn't even look at the bracket.
All right, there you go.
All right.
So, yeah. Hey, Forrest. Do you want to put Comet and Dro in losers for the names? So, Comet and Dro, I believe, lost to Otis and Parappa in winners and haven't played against Marshall and Fons yet today. So, this will be interesting, to say the least.
Oh, wow. Otis and who?
Otis and Parappa.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good team.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so just some normal stuff going on here, just trading. So it looks like red team's at quite a disadvantage at this point.
Yeah.
Dro is just tanking.
Yeah, Dro's really good at the rush game in doubles. Like, being able to cover neutral options and just being able to have Comet punish in any situation would be is really good for the team. And, like, you see that Fox is at a higher percent. Dro's just able to tank and, like, cover every neutral option. He's really good at Sheik that way.
Dro hasn't gotten hit in a long time.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
And they're both at higher percents. Fox is dead.
Yeah, so basically this team is just Dro tanking and Comet just going in.
Yep.
But Dro's gotten all the kills so far, so... And then Comet loses his second stock because Marshall spikes him at a very early percent.
Oh, yeah. Diddy spike is scary.
It's very, very strong. I don't know what ranking it is for, like, the best spike in the game, but...
Well, I mean, it's close. It's Diddy.
It's
Diddy's okay in every situation. That's really scary, forward-airing your partner as Fox. Because you're both in, like, such a long state that the other team has so much time to react and punish. And it's really hard, like, if you hit your opponent or hit your partner as Fox. Are they going to be able to convert off of it? That jab? Nope.
This game looked pretty good for Dro and Comet, but now they're at a disadvantage.
Well, both Mario and Diddy Kong are at relatively high percents. If Dro and Comet can get some conversions off, like being able to separate them, like they've been able to do against other teams, and that stage spike.
Yeah, now they're in a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Pretty big one at that.
Well, being able to separate Marshall and Fons, they do really good on the stage together, and so do Comet and Dro. And what the teams want to do is, if they want to be able to take this game, or if they want to be able to take the set in general, they just really have to separate each other, and that's what Marshall and Fons were able to do for the first half of this game. So now it's all about if Dro can make some insane comeback.
Yeah,
I don't see Sheik doing it, but it's very possible.
Yeah, Sheik is not a comeback character at all.
Oh yeah, that forward tilt that Sheik just did there did a whopping 4%.
In singles, she's a comeback character.
Oh yeah, like Sheik being able to hit combos like that and just cover neutral. But if you're a character that focuses on like neutral exchanges and like comboing one person at a time, it's very difficult for a character like Sheik to be able to do anything in doubles when you always have someone on your butt you're comboing one person.
But one early gimp on Marshall, and this could be Dro.
No, Vanish makes him vulnerable.
Very dead.
Yep. Marshall and Fons were able to take game one very solidly. I mean, the beginning was a little off, but once it got into the middle of it, Marshall and Fons were able to, like, get back on track. I mean, Marshall just came from playing PM. Fons just came from, I think he made top 8 in melee doubles, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. What is that thing? Why do you have a doll?
It's not a doll, it's a plush. It's Trico.
Same thing.
It's my Trico, man.
Ooh.
His name is Tree Clout. He's got a chain. I'm serious.
Alrighty, game 2. Back on Smashville. I don't see how this benefits blue team at all. I mean, in general, Fox would probably do a lot better with some extra stage coverage on the platforms, because Sheik in general on any stage really has some of the best stage control. And if you give Fox even more coverage like that, like, as you can see, Comet's just getting comboed on some of this flat area. And he's not able to convert off a lot of Dro's hits just because of that. So in a situation where you have a lot more coverage and a lot more space to run away and hit your opponents, you have a lot more opportunities to be able to combo your opponent. So I guess the Smashville stage pick is alright just because it's a really decent stage. It's generic. It kind of favors every character in the game, really, except Little Mac.
Yeah.
So I can see why you'd want to pick it, but I just don't think it was the smartest choice in this situation.
Yeah.
Marshall and Fons have stage control, forward smash on Dro.
Blue team had stage control for a good while there. Like,
yeah.
They got a lot of percent off. But it looks like Marshall and Fons made it about even. If they get one kill here, it'll be about even.
Oh, yeah. You know, with both Sheik and Fox at Rage, some combos on Mario could occur that would probably be devastating to red team.
Yeah.
But it looks like Fox or Comet's going to die from that. Goes for... I like that up air.
Yeah,
Not a lot of Sheiks do that off stage. And that's really scary if you're playing Sheik. Mario's like right by you with his double jump and is ready to like back air you. Being able to up air him and like have a long prolonged move like that and just get him out of the way is really good. Because like if you forward air Mario at like a super low percent that he was at when he was down there, it creates like an opportunity for Mario to even do something after he gets hit. Just because, you know, little knockback on forward air isn't going to mean too much. So having an up air to get out of a situation like that's really smart by Dro. So red team has stage control here. Is blue going to be able to get back on stage?
Yeah, it's about even at this point. Actually, well, red with a slight lead.
Marshall's neutral has been a little bit lacking. You can see him like getting, like, he goes for certain moves and, you know, he hit that back air there. But a lot of times he went for random forwarders. Dro's just been able to punish, but Comet hasn't been in a situation to where he's been able to follow up off of Dro's punish moves.
Yeah.
Dro goes for an up air and misses.
Really, really important in doubles to be able to follow up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's doubles. It's not like Sheik has some insane back air kill move that happened three years ago. Sheik got nerfed. Yikes.
So red team with the stage control, but yeah, Fons is just gonna up smash every time Dro tries to come down with a back air. He's been doing that a lot.
Oh yeah, Mario up smash is relatively safe in doubles, just because you give your opponent like an opening, but it's safe on up smash is like generally safe-ish on shield, I'd say.
Yeah.
Which gives Mario an opportunity to kind of react to whoever he went to up smash. And then, let's say, for example, his opponent runs at him, you know, Diddy's going to be able to, or the partner's going to be able to follow up off of that.
Fons with the air dodge read. That was a really good that was a really good conversion from both parts.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like they're going to lose this game unless, actually, it's definitely not out of question for a comeback.
Oh, yeah, Dro's at a relatively, not a low percent, but he's not at like some percent where one move's going to kill him. I mean, right now an up smash from Mario might kill him.
Yeah, but
he's just going to have to be really smart in that neutral exchange, and I think Diddy grabbed him. That's what Marshall said.
Oh, and okay.
Nice back.
Fons was getting really angsty.
Nice backer.
Vice
backer. Marshall and Fons take game 2 off of Comet and Dro.
Yeah, Fons was getting really antsy there, trying to up smash. He was hitting Marshall a few times.
No, yeah, that could have been huge for Dro if he was able to follow up off of it. But I think Dro was already like in the air in a situation where he could like punish him, and Marshall was already at a low enough percent to where if he was to go back on the ground, it would just be like, you know, a split second after he got hit by that up smash. So he could like follow up off anything that Dro wanted to do. So it looks like they're going FD. I can see how this is okay for Dro having more stage control, but with Comet being in the situation that he has been in for the past couple of days, he hasn't done too much like significant. It's been basically Dro carry. So I don't see how this would benefit Comet too much. I think Comet's just going to have to play support, and Dro's going to have to go for a lot of the percent.
Man, you are really carrying this commentary right now. You're talking.
That's all right. I mean, there's some situations where I'm pausing, so.
All right, so
Marshall's off stage and able to recover. That was smart, just holding and charging, because I think Comet wanted to go for the fair footstool there. But Marshall was low enough to where if he wanted to initiate the fair footstool, it would have already been too late.
All right, so Comet is still at a relatively low percent, which is weird to see from him. But usually in these doubles matches, they've been getting pretty good gimps on Comet, so he could die at an early percent.
Nice back here.
Yeah.
Now that was a smart air dodge read, because Marshall isn't one to go for a lot of air dodges, so
yeah,
because Marshall's a lot more cool and calm about the game, where if he's in a situation where he might be scared over something, like he just keeps his cool. So that air dodge was like really unlike him, and that was really smart by Comet to be able to punish off of that.
Yeah, Mario finally dead. So they're in a pretty good position right now. Maybe FD was a good pick.
Well, yeah. I mean, now that, like, you know, Comet's been able to hold neutral a little bit better, I think it's just probably him improving.
Yeah, that's probably good. Oh, no, Marshall's dead.
Wow.
He air dodged for no reason.
Oh, no.
And Comet
yeah, dude, Fons almost died there, too. That was a release. Buns.
Vomit.
Vomit and buns.
So
is he going to be able to get Diddy here? No.
No,
Went
he
for
definitely,
needles.
he definitely tried it. I think he might have thought he had full needles on deck, but he did
Yeah.
not.
Either way, the needles were a little late and Marshall was already on ledge. So, I mean, it was a good attempt, but Marshall was just able to smartly recover there.
Yeah, Dro kind of just like, he was in the heat of the moment.
And
they get
Comet takes his, or Comet loses his first stock.
Blue team is in a really good position here, but that could change really quickly.
Well, neither of them are at a relatively high percent, and neither is Mario or Diddy Kong. So it just depends on who can win neutral exchanges here, and Fons with that SSD, that's going to be really bad for him.
Yeah.
So Sheik is at a higher percent, but neither of them are at rage, so no kill confirms are going to work right now. Dro's going to have to be a lot safer in the neutral right now. Up smash by Diddy, that puts Dro at kill percent. Goes for a forward smash on Diddy, that was smart.
Good punish, good punish.
So
up tilt not going to kill Comet, but Dro is dead.
Yeah, well, Joe's got one stock left, so it just depends on if they can quick get these kills on Red Team, because Red Team could be doing anything weird at this point. Like, they could go for some strange combo or something.
Right.
Oh, nice up air.
Yeah, good up air. Good conversion.
All right, now they have stage control against Fons. Are they going to be able to react? No. Nice forward smash. Comet loses his second stock.
This game is looking pretty one-sided, but it's not out of the question for Sheik to die.
Oh, yeah. I mean, any down throw from Mario right now would get a considerable amount of percent on either of these blue team players. But it's just that Dro's been getting a little bit better stage control, and when Fons does land a grab, he isn't able to convert off of it just because the other person's running back at him, and that's what blue team is really good at. They have really great stage awareness, or Dro and Comet specifically. Their stage awareness is amazing.
Marshall might go Ultra Instinct right now.
Oh, wow. What a smart up air.
Really good. That was a really good up air.
Comet and Dro take their first game on the set. 2-1. Marshall and Fons are up, though. Alright, so wow. Comet had 5 kills. That was a really better showing from him compared to the last couple of games.
Yeah, that was very different than what we've been seeing.
So right now, I don't know what you'd do for counterpick with Diddy Kong and Mario. I think probably they'd go to ban triplats, because I saw them hovering over town a little bit. So Lai wouldn't be a bad option. I think town would be a lot more beneficial for a character like Diddy. But of course, there's Fox in the situation, so any up air kills could kill early. So they go to Lilat.
Sheik also gets earlier kills on town.
Oh yeah, because the lower or the smaller side blast zones really makes it easier for Sheik to do stuff.
And the ceiling is smaller, so up air can...
Wow, nice downer. Is he going to be able to get the second? No.
He tried it. It got pretty close, but not going to do it.
Yeah, Marshall's downers have been really good so far. That was like one time where he messed up. That was pretty bad for him, but... I mean, they're still able to keep stage control a little bit better, though.
So this is a mess. Alright, so they finally get back on stage.
A lot of these throws that both Fons and like everyone has been doing, not a lot of throws have been followed.
What do you think about that F smash? Do you think it was worth it to kill both of them?
I feel like the kill on Sheik was alright, because as we said earlier in the set, Comet's been tanking it out a lot better. I mean, it was only FD where you saw Comet being able to, you know, keep his stock. Dro has been doing really good on tanking his stocks.
Yeah.
So, like, in a situation like that, I believe it was relatively smart for that F smash.
Yeah. Now they're in a
because, you know, you really want to get rid of Dro's stock. And Marshall can easily just, like, you know, combo people to where, you know, he doesn't need a lot of rage, because he was already at a pretty high percent. So that was smart for them to take out his stock by Dro, or for Dro. Firefox is going to kill. Wow.
He's going to kill Marshall off that pretty early.
Well, I mean, he was at 100. It was reasonable.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Fons with these combos, not able to convert off of that nair. Is Dro going to be able to edge guard him? Oh no, up B by Sheik, or up B on Sheik.
So they have some pretty good stage control going on at the moment.
Well, yeah, blue team is at a pretty good situation right here. If Fons Fox, Comet, if Comet can keep his stock going so far, he's going to be doing pretty good because Dro's at 0%, so that's kind of good for him.
And so this is a lead, a pretty good lead at the moment. If he can take Fons' stock first, so that's a pretty good lead, especially since Marshall's now at 100. That was pretty quick.
Well, in a situation like that, you got to think of like in the players' minds, and you know, if they kill Diddy first, Diddy has some okay stage control, but he doesn't have like the huge combos in the 2v1 that are really going to benefit him, and he doesn't have like really safe on shield options that are going to benefit him, such as Fons would have. So if Diddy takes the stock, yeah, like that, and Fons is able to stay alive for a lot more longer, it's going to be a lot better for him. Because, you know, he's able to be a lot more smart in neutral. He has like a consistent projectile. He has a great safe on shield up smash. You know, all of his moves have relatively high knockback in rage mode. So, I mean, if Marshall and Fons are both able to keep onto their stocks and just deal out damage very slowly, it'll be good for him.
And now it's looking like red team kind of has a lead here.
Well, not anymore.
If Marshall gets a kill, it's over pretty much. He's got to get a kill fast though. Oh,
doesn't go for the fair footstool because a lot of times Marshall's just been holding to this, you know, see what Comet can do or Comet would do. But Comet hasn't really been reacting off of it, so.
They have a lot of stage control. Oh, yeah. Oh.
He goes for an upper there. Nice back air. That's going to take the stock.
This could be big for Marshall Fons. Oh, that's it.
No. No, Lilat. And never mind, up tilt.
That's it.
Great job by Marshall for taking that. And
good job to Marshall for 2v1ing. That was a pretty good 2v1.
He was at a low percent, but I'd still consider it a pretty good comeback considering that blue team had a lot of... Can they stop saying stop your friendlies? Holy crap, I can't speak. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, he was at a low percent, but with the stage control that Comet and Dro were able to pull off, you know, Marshall was doing really good.
It was just that one back air. They just messed up one time, and Marshall was able to get the 1v1.
Mm-hmm. And the 1v1 against Diddy is really scary again, like at a percent like that. It's really good. So I believe we have singles starting now. It's like 1:59. It's 2 o'clock and like 2